Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right. It's Wednesday. It's new album, new product review day. We're going to be taking a look at this episode, the seventh full-length studio album from this great power trio, doom, psychedelic, sludge, stoner, metal, rock band from Texas known as Wofat. The Singularity is the brand new one. Look at that pretty cool album cover on Ripple Music, as always. This is their first album in a couple of years. This follows the 2016 release Midnight Cometh. We've talked about Wofat here on the channel before. In fact, I think we did a ranking the album show like maybe a year ago or something like that. So now here we got another one to add to the list. It's what happens when you do ranking shows at bands that are still actively putting out new music. You do a ranking show, and then a year later they got another one out, right? So before you start asking, well, Pete, where is this going to sit in your ranking? I don't know yet because it's still too new. But a very cool album. So let's take a look at it here. It's a little digipack thing, nice glossy look to the whole thing. Check this out, right? That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. The Singularity on the inside. All right, got a little booklet here. Okay, it's got lyrics and things, right? Of course, the band is Kent Stump on guitars, vocals, and Fender Rhodes, electric piano. Zach Busby on bass, and Michael Walter on drums, congas, bongos, shakers, percussion, and vocals. Recorded, mixed, and mastered by Kent Stump at Crystal Clear Sound Studios in Dallas, Texas. Artwork by Eli Quinn. Okay, you can find more of his stuff at Instagram.com/Dirous, DIROUS. That's what it looks like. Hard to say. The white writing is kind of weird on here. So again, like I mentioned, if you have never listened to Wofat before, very cool, very heavy, bottom heavy, riff-tastic, doom, psychedelic, stoner, sludge type of music. Throughout, I have all their studio albums. They're all very good. They all kind of, there's a formula to this band, but the albums don't all sound alike. Some are more psychedelic than others. Some are more doomy than others. This one kind of throws everything into the mix. It's kind of bluesy in spots. The best way to describe these guys, it's like, the vocal style is kind of similar to Mastodon. The music, totally not as complicated as Mastodon. There are some similarities because I think Mastodon and Wofat both come from a similar past, so to speak. They have some similar influences, but there's some corrosion of conformity here in this music. There's definitely some ZZ Top isms. There's some Black Sabbath isms. There's some Saint Vitus stuff going on here. There's definitely some like Hawkwind and things. If you like jammy music, like if you're someone who's into like newer bands like King Buffalo and Earthless and all them witches, right? You might like these guys. They're maybe not as experimental as some of those bands, but there's elements here. You got some really cool songs on here. There's 7 tracks in total. You got Orphans of the Sin. Jesus, it's hard to read the Orphans of the Singe, I believe is what it says. All right, the type of a lot of the lettering on here is a little strange. Very cool song. You got the Snows of Bonko 4, I believe is what it says. Overworld Loser. It's really hard to make out the song titles here. The Unraveling, The Witching Chamber, The Singularity title track, and The Oracle. So those are the song titles, as best as I can make a couple of them out. But more importantly, the music, pretty terrific. For my money, some of the best. The Unraveling is a great track. It's kind of bluesy, certainly heavy. I like the doomy vibes throughout this album, but it's not your prototypical doom album because there is that kind of psych and blues attitude and element which is going on throughout here. If you love like crazy psychedelic jam freakouts, You'll love the Oracle, the epic closing track, which has some lethal guitar solos. I love his guitar tone throughout this album. It's just the riffs are steeped in fuzz. The solos are searing and bluesy. Lots of emotion, just dripping, with emotion, right? And at times it just goes off into the stratosphere, which I really love. The bass is heavy. The drums are just pounding. What else we got in here? The Witching Chamber is also another really cool song, and I really like Orphans of the Singe, the title track, or the opening track, which is really good. And the title track is also really excellent. Like I said, it's moody in spots. There are some faster songs on here too, and faster passages, which is pretty neat, because I like it when bands of this kind tend to mix up their tempos, and there's a lot of that on here. There's even, I might say, there's some technical parts on some of these songs that actually kind of surprised me. Never really thought of wofat as a band who can kind of get like proggy and throw in some like technical and arrangements and multiple time changes and things like that. Some tricky little guitar things going on a few spots. I really like it. It's a good sounding record. It's heavy. It's, massive sounding, big riffs, big fat grooves, plenty of psych moments, plenty of doom, lots of stoner stuff going on here. It's bluesy, heavy. I like it. The Singularity from wofat. Let's get another look at that really cool artwork there. Pretty decent, right? I like the vocals. The vocals are just perfect for a band like this. You're not listening to stoner, doom, and psych stuff to hear, exquisite vocals. It's just not the way it goes. But they're perfect for this style of music, and lots of heavy riffing going on here. If you're a guitar guy and you just love the big riff, well, look no further than wofat, The Singularity. Ripple Music, check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube. All together, all the damn time. Thanks for watching. Hope to get at least one more for you today. Got the new Graham Bonnet band on tap, so hopefully I'll get that to you sometime this afternoon. All right, and till then, please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. You got the links below to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page where you can get all sorts of cool Sea Tranquility stuff. What do we got coming up? Make sure if you're watching this, tune in tonight on Guitar Hack. Going to have Hack, myself, and Martin Popoff talking about our 5 favorite Queen albums. That's coming up tonight over on the Guitar Hack YouTube channel. And tomorrow we've got the Monsters Den. We've got part 2 of last week's episode. So here we have Chris Allo was feeling a little better. So he, myself, and Craig Kaminsky are going to give you some more selections, some of our favorite jolting endings to horror and sci-fi classics. That's coming up tomorrow. And we got Friday morning at the Funhouse with Martin Popoff, and of course the UK Connection on Saturday, where we'll be talking about our favorite and least favorite Styx albums. And then Sunday you've got album homework assignment, Ken Golden going up against Chad Hutchinson. So all that coming up here on the channel, and lots more to come. So stay tuned for all of it, and we'll see you later on. I am Pete Pardo. Bye-bye.